Hi, Jeremy.
Hi.
My name is Hannah. I'm going to be doing a musculoskeletal exam on you today. So I hear that you're having some issues with your shoulder. Which shoulder?
The left shoulder.
Left shoulder. Okay. So I'll definitely want to take a look at that today, as well as everything else. I'm kind of going to go head to toe. So when I get to your shoulder, I'm going to ask you a few more questions about it. Okay?
Definitely.
Are you in any pain right now on a scale from 1 to 10? 1 being no pain at all, 10 being excruciating pain?
About a 2.
About a 2. Okay, so it's a little pain and tenderness right now. Okay, so if I'm hurting you at all when I go through, let me know so I can stop and adjust. What today's going to involve is just doing some testing of your mobility, your strength, your flexibility, swelling, edema, anything of that nature. And then we'll definitely check out that left shoulder as well to see what's going on there. Okay?
Sounds good.
All right, great. So, like I said, I'm going to go from top to bottom. So for starting out, can I just see the flexibility of your neck? Go ahead and lean this way. Good. And the other way. And backwards. And forwards. Any pain with that?
Just a little on the left side.
A little bit. Okay, so like where it leads into that shoulder. I'm gonna go ahead. Do you mind if I just palpate while you do that so I can feel any crepitus? Go ahead and just go ahead and lean this way again. Okay, and this way. Yeah, definitely sensing more limited range of motion on your left side than on your right side. And lean back down. And back. Okay. Good. So next thing I want to do is just test the strength in that area. So do the same thing, but just push a little harder on my hand. So push that way. Good. This way. Push back. And then forward. Yeah, definitely a little bit of weakness. I'd say 4 out of 5 on that left side and 5 out of 5 on the other side. Nothing too concerning. So I'm going to go ahead and move on down to your shoulder area. Now, I'm going to be really gentle with the left side, so let's start with the right. Can you go ahead and make a circle with that right arm? Any pain there?
No.
I'm just going to feel for any crepitus or popping while you do that. Checking the joint here, the shoulder joint. All right, you can relax. I'm just going to palpate the shoulder joint here. Any tenderness when I'm touching that?
No.
Okay, I'm not feeling any swelling. Go nice and loose. I'm going to move the arm for you. I'm just feeling that muscle that connects the neck to that shoulder joint. Okay. I'm going to have you cactus out for me like that. And can you go up and down? Internal rotation, external rotation. And any problems with that?
No.
Okay. You can go ahead and put that down for me. Now I want to check out the side that's been bothering you. So do you remember hurting yourself at all? Anything that started?
I think it was just like lifting weights.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're just at the gym one day, and
yeah.
did you feel something happened at the time, or is it more like you got home?
More like I got home.
Okay. So, and is it a sharp pain? Is it throbbing pain? What kind of experience is that?
It's more like a sharp pain.
Like a sharp pain, okay. And is it when you're relaxing, or was it with movement, or all the time?
It's usually with activity.
With activity, okay. So if you're just chilling, if you're resting, you said you're about a 2 right now, so maybe it's a little bothersome, but not really.
Exactly.
When you are working out or moving that arm, what does that pain number go up to?
Maybe like a 5 or a 6.
Okay, so bad enough where you might want to stop the activity, but like not, let's go to the hospital. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and examine this arm. Can you make a circular motion with it? How does that feel?
Not great.
Not great. Does it feel worse going up or coming down?
Coming up.
Coming up, okay. So I'm just going to feel there. I'm just going to palpate.
Mm-hmm.
You can just relax. I'm going to take the weight of your arm. Yeah, I definitely feel a little bit of swelling in the shoulder joint here. I'm just going to feel underneath here. And give me all your weight. Any pain when I press on this muscle here? Or is it more like when this goes up and down?
A little bit of pain.
A little bit of tender. Okay. Is it like sharp pain or more like tender?
Maybe tender.
Okay, yeah. That might be just from compensating from the shoulder being not the best. All right, I'm gonna move the arm for you. Again, go nice and loose. And let me know when the pain starts getting bad.
Yeah.
Right there? Yeah, that's about as high as you can go. Okay, I'm not gonna push it. And I'm gonna go ahead and move it backward for you as well. Let me know, is that painful at all?
No, not really.
Not really, okay. And what about if I go internal like this?
That's okay too.
That's okay, so it's just coming up like this. Okay. So go ahead. I'm just going to feel the back muscles as well. I'm just palpating. I do feel a little bit of like a popping sensation when I move your arm a little bit up. Okay, go ahead and set that down, relax. So what I would guess is that you probably just hyperextended a little bit and that joint's just a little bit of swollen. So when you're moving your arm upwards, you're getting that engagement of that swelling there, and it's kind of in your way and it's causing some pain and tenderness. Definitely ice it, take some ibuprofen for it. If you're working out, maybe try to avoid doing a lot of shoulder activity for a couple of days, but it should feel better soon. If it doesn't, come back in, we'll do some x-rays on it, okay? All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on down to your elbows now. So let me know if there's any pain along the way. First thing I'm gonna do is just feel as I move the joint here. Okay, you go ahead and extend outward and contract. And then if you have it out like this, sort of move it side to side. But right at that elbow joint there. Good. How did that feel?
Feels okay.
Feels okay. Okay. So I'm going to test this side now. Same thing. I'm just going to palpate that. Don't feel any swelling, any pain when I poke that. Okay.
No.
And same thing. Can you go extend, contract, and then side to side. Good. Okay. I'm going to have you put both arms out. I'm going to test some of the strength. Can you try and turn your hands inwards like that? Yep. And the other way? Good. And now put your arms up, pull away from me, and push against me. Good. Go ahead and set that down. Everything there felt fine. Any pain for you?
No.
Okay. I'm going to do your wrists next. So again, let me just feel joint. Feels good. Any pain?
No.
Okay, this side. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing, some range of motion. Go up like that and down. I'm going to hold your wrist, go side to side. And I have it out like this, like that. Yeah, perfect. Good. And on this side, side to side, and then up and down. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do some testing for carpal tunnel. Do you work on the computer at all?
Yeah.
You do, okay. So what I want you to do is just fold your hands inward like this and hold it there for a few seconds. You feeling any tingling in your fingers or your wrists?
No.
No? Okay. All right, you can go ahead and release. I'm just going to tap on the inside of your wrist here. You getting any pain tingling there?
No.
Okay. This side? Nothing. Okay. Do you ever feel like when you're working on the computer, your hands are cramping up or you're having any issues with numbness, sensation loss?
Not really, no.
Okay, good. Just keep track. The computer definitely does sometimes cause some carpal tunnel issues in the nerves in your hands, but it does tend to happen when you're a little bit older. So glad to hear that everything's good. Next, I'm just going to go ahead and look at the joints in your fingers. So go ahead and I'm just going to palpate first. Just feel each joint. Do you have any issues in your hands with stiffness, trouble grasping?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is it more in the morning or the nights?
Mornings.
Mornings, okay. So it's kind of like after you wake up and move around a little, they feel a little looser?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it tend to get worse in the winter or the summer at all?
No, not really.
Not really. a little bit of swelling in your joints, but nothing too concerning. I'm not seeing any signs of bulbousness. That would mean arthritic tendencies or anything like that. So go ahead and do some range of motion. So can you close your hands nice and tight? Spread them out. You spread your fingers out wide and close them together. Okay. Go ahead and put your hands up like this. I'm going to try and push your fingers. Don't let me put your fingers. Okay, put your fingers like this. Don't let me pull them. Go ahead and put your hands up like this. I'm going to try and push your thumb down. Keep it up nice and strong. Good. Okay, you can go ahead and put your hands down. I'm just going to go ahead and rip off a little piece of paper. You go ahead and stick your hands out kind of like that. I'm going to slip this piece of paper in. Don't let me pull it from you. Good. And on this side, you can let go. On this side, in the hands, don't let me pull it. Good. Nice and good strength there. So I've got 5 out of 5 strength in your hands, your upper body. I'm going to go ahead and move down to your lower body now, okay? So before we start with your lower body, any pain in your hip joints? Any difficulty walking?
No.
No, okay. I'm going to have you just stand up right next to the chair here. Good. So you can go ahead and hold on to me if you need, but can you go ahead and pick this leg up? Good. And down. And this leg up. Good. And down. I'm just going to feel the hip joints. And are you able to sort of swing your leg backwards at all? Good. Any pain there?
No.
Okay. And this side? Good. Okay. All right. I'm not seeing any swelling or problems there. You can go ahead and take a seat again. We're going to move down to your knees. So do you have any history of problems with your knees?
No.
No. Okay. Good. Do you, for a physical activity, I know you lift weights. Do you do any, cardio, any running, walking?
Yeah, I do some running.
Biking, anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Running can definitely be difficult on the knees, so you may develop problems later. So just make sure that you're taking necessary breaks in between and mixing it up with some biking as well. So if you want to just extend your leg out and just set it right here. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and palpate the knee. And behind. Right, I'm not seeing any swelling. Doesn't feel warm to touch at all. Okay, you can go ahead and put it down for me. And can you go ahead and lift up against my hand? Good strength there. And then can you go outwards with your leg? That's also testing your hip, and come back in like that. Good. Right, and on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Can you go ahead and I'm going to lift this up gently. Okay. Just palpating the knee, palpating behind. Okay, and same thing. You can just go up and down with it against my hand, nice and strong, nice and strong. Good. And outwards and internal. Good. And any pain and issues there?
No.
Okay, excellent. Okay, lastly, I'm going to move down to your feet. So if you don't mind going ahead and lifting up your foot again, I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm just going to feel your ankle bone joint. And go nice and loose. I'm going to just move it around a little bit here. Good. No spasms, anything like that. Can you pull your foot back? Sorry, pull your toes backwards. Yeah, perfect. And then forwards. And can you go side to side? Good. And just do that against my hand for strength. Backwards, forwards, and side, side. Good. 5 out of 5 strength on all sides. Just gonna go ahead and palpate the toes while I have this foot up here. And just push down on this big toe for me. And can you pull back? Excellent. Good strong foot. You have a nice high arch. Just feeling your heel bone. And while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and check some of your reflexes as long as I have you. So go nice and loose. I'm just going to get your Achilles. Go all your weight on me. Good. And I'm going to just scrape this on the bottom of your foot. It's a Babinski reflex, so it's going to feel a little uncomfortable. and go ahead and put that down. I'm just going to check your patellar reflex on this side, so just let your leg go floppy. Let me take all the weight. Good. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and check the patellar on this side too, so go nice and loose and floppy. Finding that tendon there. Good. And I'm going to lift you up on my leg here, and I'm going to go ahead and check out your ankle as well. All right, so I'm just going to check out the ankle on this side. So I'm palpating the bones here, checking for any edema, swelling. Go ahead and pull your foot back and forward and side to side. Good. And a little bit against resistance. Forward, side, side. Let me quickly check your toes. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just get those two reflexes while I'm here, so nice and loose. Good. And the Babinski again, a little uncomfortable. Excellent. Go ahead and put that down. All right. Last thing I want to do is just go back and just take a quick look at that shoulder of my pen light. I just want to look for any bruising or swelling or redness that I might not have seen on the surface. Is it okay if I pull your shirt back a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Just looking to see if you're having any bruising down and through the muscle. That could be a sign that you tore something or that there's some sort of ligament issue. Not seeing anything. A little bit of redness, but that could also be from rubbing it if it didn't feel good. Okay. Okay, so like I said, if your shoulder gets worse after a little bit of rest and icing, let us know. We'll x-ray it to make sure that there's no tears or no microfractures in the shoulder itself. But otherwise, I think it just takes time. Just tweaked it a little bit.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me?
No, that's it for now.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.